Dum, 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 da 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 dum. Welcome back, guys. It's been a long time getting from there to here. It's been a long road, but I know I'm drawing near. I'm back after a long hiatus of the meta being terrible and everyone in alpha playing the same lists. I think the meta's improved. I don't know what the lists are going to be like, but I think they should be improved. People should be taking different things, surely, please. So, I'm going to start doing a review of lists. This time, we're mixing it up. We're doing it in pod order. So at the end, I can look at the 5 lists in each pod and decide which one I think is going to win. Because obviously, my opinion is correct, and also better than yours. And also, I know these armies extremely well, having played every army in the game except for an elf army ever, because I will never degrade myself to that point. And also orcs, because they're a fantasy army, and anyone who plays orcs should just go play fantasy instead. Okay, now that's out of the way, let's have a look at BG92's Imperium list, which is just going to be sisters with 2 Helverins that are 100 dogs. 100 beasts. Oh look, there we go, it's 200 beast Helverins. And look, it's sisters, which are bloody roads. Who could have guessed that this would happen? Canada is more Val, sisters normal, novitiates, because why not? Novitiates are just better than sisters normally. The fact that you have to take sisters to get novitiates is kind of fucked up, but that just be the way it be, bro. 3 squads of 5 sacrosands. These are good now, since Ye Oldly Armor of Contempt has gone. So, like, internally they didn't get better, but they got more useful because they actually are durable. And that was the thing that was fucked up with sisters before. They were a bunch of fucking rats, and they had good armor save because of armor contempt. Fuck sisters. Fuck anyone who plays sisters. And, well, I mean, not anymore, I guess. They're a bit easier to deal with. Dogmata for giving the smiting thing, which is pretty good against chaos. Don't know how useful it will be, but it's an out of phase smite, I guess, so wound caps be gone. And then Chaplet of Sacrifice, can't remember what the fuck that does, don't care. 3 squads, 5 Repentia, 2 squads of Zephyrim, 3 squads of Zephyrim, I'm blind, a Castigator with Battle Cannon. Oh, jeez Louise, ham and cheese. And 2 rhinos. Cool list. Not gonna put it up there with one little win. Sister secondaries got worse, and Sisters as a whole got worse. And taking 200 beast Helverins to try and prop that up, probably not gonna fix a problem. You do not need a Cascade if you take 200 beast Helverins. If you really want this, I mean, there is no point taking this. Just don't take that. That's 140 points. That can be fucking anything else. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, nothing else. I mean, Retributor's coming off the board edge with 3 reserves, kind of cool. Sisters Repentia coming off the board edge with 3 reserves, kind of cool. But with the way your secondaries are, what the fucking Leap of Faith is now, means you kind of have to save your good miracle dice for that. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Right, we spent too long on that list already. Dave playing Chaos Knights. Executioners, Carnivores, Stalker. Cool, you did the thing, you made the list. I'm not even gonna go into it. It's fucking dogs. It's fucking boring. It's a stat check. Can you kill this many T7 3 up, 5 up in bone wounds? Oh no, you have melee, I lose. You have a lot of melee, but like fucking, I don't know, World Eaters will just fucking tear this a new one. Cool, good talk. Demi-Socialist John Tex, Tau Empire. An absolute chad if I do say so. Cold Star Crisis, Ethereal Long Strike, he's playing Tau Sept obviously. This is kind of the standard setup for Tau, I think, now. A lot of people have gone on to Tau Sept, which I think is probably about right. Strike teams, oh man, I'm tired. Sorry, I've had like 5 hours sleep today, so I'm going to be yawning a lot. Strike teams. Squad of Crisis, he's got the Airburst in there on a couple of them, Early Warning, Override. Kind of a weird setup this. Fuck my brain. It's so like all over the place. Man, he's gonna have fun keeping track of that. I think it's all the same except for a couple of them have missile pods instead of airburst. Fuck, 5 shield drones. Nah, never gonna kill that squad. 3 stealths, 3 squads of recruit hounds, because this is the most bullshit unit in the game, and anyone who doesn't take 3 squads of recruit hounds should probably reevaluate their life. 2 riptides, and a Sunstroke bomber, which Keklamau, why? Like, you have to wait 3 turns for this to be good. If you... Actually, yeah, that is just it. You have to wait 3 turns for this to be good. Wow. Cool talk. I feel like if you took out this and the stealth pursuit, you could just take another riptide and, you know, just play the better list with 3 riptides. The stat check list. Apart from that, it's like Grand Ranks, Lock Strike's good. Oh god, Jesus H. Yeah, cool list. Ethereal, if you're doing Tower Saps, the Ethereal is really good for the Sense of Stone on the big crisis suits. Basically, this unit is just never going to die, and you can put 5 up Fatal Pains on the other 2 Riptides, and again, it's just never going to die. And then he's got the Crisis Commander, which is the choose a unit to reroll wounds one. He's got the Cold Star Commander, which is the I'm gonna punch you and shoot you in the face one with the shield gen. The fusion's a weird choice. People normally take the plasma rifle, which is longer range. So he's got the flamer, which is the relic flamer, the higher output, which is just fucking amazing. And wait, where's his other? And the fusion blaster. And then he's also, instead of a shield gen, oh, he's got a shield gen. Am I being dumb? No, that's right. Yeah, he's taking the Honor Gauntlet, which, cool. He hasn't taken the Hunter Plate, which I think is probably better on this guy, because it means this guy can go forward and shoot and charge shit and, like, theoretically not die, because with the Hunter Plate and Shield Gen, really tanky, 2 up, 4 up, 5 up Fatal Pain. Really hard to tie down. And just a shitload of attacks. He doesn't really need Honor Gauntlet because he's already getting D6 plus 6 thermonucleonic projector attacks, which he gets to reroll all hits and wounds with, which, even though it's strength 4 AP2 damage 2, because you get to reroll everything, that becomes really good just in itself. The Honor Gauntlet means he can go punch bigger targets, but, like, ideally you're shooting your big targets and you're punching, like, the squad of 5 infiltrators behind the wall, because you don't want to have to waste shooting on them. Anyway, yeah, standard list for Tower right now. He's got Exemplar Kai on here so we can do the redeploy, because everyone does that. It's like the best setup for the Warlord traits, I think, is these 3 in this configuration. Just some of the wargame choices might be a bit weird, but that's personal taste, I think. Pretty good list. That's probably top so far, I think. Night Wolf. He's playing guard, and every guard list, I will tell you how boring a person you are. Yeah, he... Wait a minute. That's not the relic. What is this guy doing? He doesn't have the banner relic. I don't even know what this one does. There's, you know what? There's 2 relics for guard. Sorry, 3 relics. I forgot about teleport. There is the banner relic, there's the teleport relic, and then there's the relic battle cannon. And that's it. And if you take anything other than those, you're trolling. You're trolling, my friend. Marshal, 2 tank commanders, shocks with plasma guns. Maybe an excessive amount of shocks. Maybe. 2 scions, definitely an excessive amount of scions, because any excess over 0 is too much scions. 1 single scout sentinel, you know, what the fuck are these guys doing here? We can just take more scout sentinels. These things are fucking broken. Put a chainsword on them, and they're fucking dumb as shit. And then he has some battle tanks, 3 and 2 Rogaldorns, which are cringe. No Casterkin is like Keklamau. Why the fuck are you even bothering? Even though they're nerfed in Alpha League, it's still 6 mortal wounds on a target you want to like kill. And the output, even without the mortal wounds, with the amount of buffs they can get, it's fucking crazy. So just take Casterkin, guys. Even though they're like nerfed in Alpha League, they're still really good. Still really good. I don't really think Rogaldorns are good because you can. The amount of points that are in these 2 Rogaldorns, you can take what, 3 extra tanks? I think that might be right. You can take a tank commander, Oh, you already got 2 tank riders. Oh man. I think it's just too many points here. Like, you need scout sentinels, loads of them. Anyway. Last one in pod 1. TK earned rogue. He is playing, what the fuck are they called? World Eaters, and he's playing the cool version. I mean, cool is in bad version. He's taking Lord Inficatus. I don't think there's a point if you can't take his warlord traits. You can just take the Duder on normal horseback, and he doesn't get to fly, but save 10 points. I just wouldn't bother in general. Take a Master of Executions. Demon Prince. He's got the 8 bound. He's definitely playing an 8 bound list, which is fucking cool. In the same sense that, like, you have to because you're playing Red Angels. No heavy fuckface. Jesus. Land Raiders, because even though this list lets you take Land Raiders, you don't because they're bad. And this guy's realized that. He's taking Angron, which is good. He's taking Scarbrand and 9 Builders, which is also good. So, the problem with this list is, and a problem from, like, if I play into this, you don't get to fall back from this ever. Because Scarbrand's got a 4-up, no fallback, and Angron is just, you cannot fall back. As soon as one of these guys, you obviously don't forward deploy anything because that's fucking suicide against this. As soon as one of these guys touches anything, that's it. The game is over, because if he touches anything in midfield, you can't shoot them for a turn. You need to be able to shoot them for 2 turns. And then it all just kind of falls apart, and you lose the game. And that's why this Angron Scarbrand combo is very dangerous, and maybe wins the pod. Tau might still be okay into it, just because like fucking Angron has a lot of attacks, but he dies fairly easily. He's only T7. Scarbrand has really scary attacks that ignores invulns, but you have shield drones that just sacrifice themselves. And a 5-up Funeral Pain won't do anything except for things giga damage. So out of pod 1, it's either going to be the World Eaters, which is likely, or the Tau, I think. Let's go into pod the 2nd. G-Sir cults. This is just going to be the Australian list, isn't it? No, it's not. It's got Patriarch. Hybrids. Cool. Hybrids. Cool. Pure Strain with the pre-game move 1. Metamorphs, Sanctus, Jackals, Glystrop. This is like an early 8th list. Not early 8th, what the fuck am I saying? For early Codex list. This is what people were taking early in the Codex. And it was cool, except for, I think people were also taking the Biophagus sometimes, just to give +1 attack to some of these combat squads. I don't think this is better than the Shooting Bike list, but I think this is probably good enough because the secondaries in GSC are really fucking great. And like, having all these flamers and drills, you will score ambush very easily, and you will score Brood Swarm basically automatically. And that's probably enough to win games against basically anyone. No one's really building for this sort of list, really. And also, they're like fucking immune to Alpha Strike because blips like this. Custodes. It's that kind of Custodes list. And he's playing Emperor's Chosen, so Solar Watch, so weird move, my dude. It's just the normal Custodes list. Not going to go too much into it. 3 single RLRs for shenanigans, like very easy to get behind enemy lines, very good at holding your home objective, very easy for just slipping in behind an army and killing one character that they forgot to screen. Galars have surprisingly good amount of shooting. Custodian Guard, very easy to kill, but the MSU squads, you can spend, like, 2 CP on them and you don't get to do anything. Pretty good. And the Dreadnoughts are always... meh. For me. They either touch whatever they kill whatever they touch, or they do fuck all and do nothing. and just die like a bitch. So I don't get the point of these. Bikes as well. It's a big old squad of bikes, very prone to not being able to hide on these alpha maps because there's not a lot of good places to hide. There's maybe one in each swim zone, and then it's very telegraphed where they're going to be. So very easy to be seen, very easy to alpha strike, and they're just not that durable anymore. Like in the entirety of the game, I think. Like overall, they're just not that durable. Snaky Yes Ninja 2. What a name. Playing Drakari. Please, this fucking website's shite. Obsidian Rose, who the fuck knows what that is? Reroll, Woundroll maybe? He's got Cork the Archon, Archon, Drazar, Cabalites, all with a blaster, and all with... no Darklands? Oh, he's got Darklands there. Weird. So one blaster in all of them, and a Phantasm Grenade Launcher, obviously, because they are really good at mortals. 2 squads of NQI, because they are still really good. Phantasms again, more Dark Lances, Chain Snares on all the Raiders. Woo! Woo! And then he's got up, because you can take an additional patrol, he's got a Succubus, Rax, Incubi, and some Venoms. Yeah, lots of things going on here, lots of things in transports. Probably would be just better as like the same sort of thing in Harlequins, but I don't think anyone's like crazy scared by this. At the end of the day, it's elf bodies in not Starweavers. Yeah, and Starweavers are a lot harder to kill, but you still kill them. Venoms are much easier to kill. And all these squads are like not great, right? Like they have one blaster for shooting, and blaster is not full range. I think it's like less range than the Darklands, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So like the only combat squads you need to look out for is the Succubus, the Incubi, the 3 squads of Incubi, that is. Drazar, and the Archon, I'm guessing, is tooled up for, yeah, he's Ancient Evil and the Shin Blade. This is a good old Dark Eldar list, like back in the bad old days. So interesting to see how that gets on in the new meta. Out of these 3 so far, probably still going to go with the Gene Seal Cults winning it, just based on secondary access, and no one else seems to be able to kill that many GSC bodies. Snoopy playing Tau. His compulsory is heavy support, so maybe we see something interesting here. It's Tau Sept. He's gone for the more traditional Crisis Suit loadout instead of the weird one. Stealth Suits again, 2 Crew Hounds. He's gone for another Hammerhead, 2 Riptides, and a Sunsharp Bomber. Really, I do not get this bomber like fascination with Tau Empire. You can't use it properly until turn 3. It doesn't have good enough shooting to warrant it coming on turn 2 and just shooting and then dying. And it's not tough enough to survive till turn 3. Can someone explain this to me? Don't explain this to me. Don't message me. Don't message me. Don't ever talk to me. I don't want explanations on why your list is really cool and special and will work. Just don't message me. Sun Sharks are bad. Stop taking them, in my mind. The last one of that pod, Very Egg, playing Chaos Knights. I bet it's slow once again. Oh, you know, he's taking Megara, Abominant, and then Executioners, 1 Huntsman, 2 Stalkers, and 2 more Stalkers. Cool. I used to know what all this stuff meant, but Chaos Knights are so like out of like favor right now. It's very hard to remember. Blessings of the Dark Master. That's the Transcendent question mark, I think. And these are psychic powers, I think. Question mark again. Fuck me. It's been so long since I've actually played Chaos Knights. And Night Diabolis, I'm pretty sure that's +1 attack, which is good on the Abominant because you get the split attack thing. So I think he goes up to 15 attacks with that. And strength 8, AP 3 minus damage 2, I think. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but pretty funny if he gets into combat. You can do a decent amount of damage. I have an unbuilt Abominant on my shelf right now, and it's never going to come out of the box. build a model that I don't consider that good. Megaras, I think, are really good, especially in Chaos. I don't know, the points are weird. Maybe you don't get to double up. But, like, this guy fucks. Especially in Imperial Knights, where you could outflank him using the Mysterious Guardian. He is tight with Mysterious Guardian. Okay, out of all those... Now, you see, the GSE might actually struggle into the Chaos Knights, but the secondaries for the GSE are better, and it could just be a case of, I'm going to score 90... I think their cap is like 92 or 95 or something. Might be 100. I'm going to score that many, and Chaos Knights don't think their secondaries are good enough to catch up on that. Without the industrial weapons of the like neophyte squads, might struggle to kill Chaos Knights with just wounding on 5 flamers, but could be wrong. It's a lot of flamers. It is a lot of flamers. And another thing that would be terrifying into those Chaos Knights is the fact that the Dread table can really fuck over GSC. The minus leadership when you have squads that big is scary. The halving charge rolls, or whatever the fuck that manipulation is very scary. And terror shades, yeah, that stratagem, very scary against a unit where you don't have to have line of sight. You just tell it to take more. So between that, the Tau, Gene Sealer Cull, I don't think the Custodians or Dark Elder are in it. I've been wrong before. I will continue to be wrong many more times. Let's go on to Pod 3, which is Azura Lin playing Death Guard. Playcaster, Demon Prince, Plague Marines, Plague Marines with everything they could possibly have. 20 Poxwalkers, 10 Blight Lords, a Putrefier, Blight Spawn. No Tally, man. Interesting choice, especially when a lot of these squads require CP to function. File Blight Spawn, obviously with Stench Vats, and a PVC. 2 Rhinos. Don't know what the Rhinos are doing there. I guess ostensibly to make some of your Plague Marines slightly faster, but fuck me, does that really matter? I guess. Maybe it does matter. Maybe that is good enough to warrant Chaos Rhinos. But, I mean, you're playing Death Guard in the first place. Drukari? Death Guard secondary is not that bad, to be honest, but still suffer from the fact that they are a slow, durable army in a game where being slow and durable are the worst 2 traits you could have in the game. Another Drukari. Curse Blade, don't know what that is, don't care. Drazar, Succubus, Rackfly. Some Hellions and Reavers. I think a Court of the Artenon, more Racks, Mandrakes, Reaper, a bunch of Venoms and Raiders. I don't understand how this works. The Hex Rifle Ossifactor Rack squads actually do a surprising amount of damage, which is really funny. And if they're in Venoms, I guess that's quite funny as well. Funny list. And it's DT, so obviously the... oh man, my brain. The +1 damage and to wound splinter cannons, like, that's what that does, right? Pretty good if you do not roll ones. But Dark Eldar list, as usual, secondaries got bad, so we'll struggle. Christopher Bilderman playing Dork Angels. What the fuck? No, that's Batman's. Did I have a seizure? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Dork Angels, I see Terminators already, and I'm starting to turn off. Apothecary, Champion's really cool, actually, but you can sort of, for more points, it's like a lot more points, actually. You can take the Interrogate Chaplain on bike, and he's better in combat. Asriel, and he can buff other people. Asriel, Raven Talmasters ×2, Blade Guard Ancient, because why not? You need the Penitent of Remembrance for -1 damage to make sure those Terminators don't die as quickly. This is fucking bullshit squad, bullshit squad, bullshit squad. Black Knights, which are also bullshit. Black Knights, which are also bullshit. Cool, we did it, Reddit. We managed to get the bullshitness of the entire game. Everything's inner circle, so these guys are OBSEC. Yeah, we did it. We managed to pick 30 Terminators and 10 very undercosted bikes in the list with a bunch of fucking characters you can't shoot. It's fucking impossible to kill that sort of army. Good luck, anyone else. Ultra memes. Actually, as we're going through these, no one can beat this Dark Angels yet. He just has the run of the crop. Ultra memes. Dylan. Yeah, looks like he's going for the redeploy meme. Which I kind of think is really good. I'm going to maybe drop the Redemptor for another Victor, because the Redemptor is just not that great right now. And like triple Invictor going first is fucking dumb. This squad absolutely fucks with Gillen rerolls. I heard John Lennon say that Ultramarines are a Devastator army in disguise, and I definitely agree with that. They can score Codex Warfare really easily. Shock Tactics, also quite easy for them. He says, looking to see if they have... No, they don't. Maybe not. They don't have the good old... Fuck me. Rights of War. So maybe not so easy for them. But they do have the delicious Psychic Fortress, which can give 5 open vulnerable to all their squishy dreadnoughts, because the dreadnoughts are squishy. And Girly Man to be the warlord and give everyone the rerolls that they deserve. Yep, that is definitely an ultra bleed list. Yep, probably not good enough to beat the Dark Angels. And a second Ultramarines list in the same pod. Crazy. I wonder how close it'll be. 2 Invictors, but more stuff for scoring. So the Scout Squads for scoring. Thunder Strikes, because they're really good right now. Super cheap. Eliminators, Eradicators again. And a Lancer. I like the Reaper more. The Lancer gets the Pew Pew laser gun, but the Reaper is longer range and a lot more shots. And he's got Gilliman as well. What do you want me to say? It's an Ultramarines list. It's got the go first factor, and it's got the factor of I don't go first, now I have to fight an uphill battle to win the game. This guy scores Codex slightly worse, I think, because it doesn't have Redemptors, and the Thunder Strikes are prone to die a lot faster. So our Pod 3, definitely Dark Angels win that. I'm going to bet on that. Pod 4, we've got Bork with some craft worlds, and lots of craft worlds in this season. Bleeding Oathway, no, not Hail of Doom. He's got Avatar, Baroth, Withran, Farseer, Howling Banshees, Striking Scorpions, Shining Spear, Shining Bear, yeah, loads of bikes. The bikes are fucking very decent, I think. Good sniping potential as well. Support weapons, actually good still as well. Even with the no loss nerfs, they have good enough AP and damage to sort of offset them. But the range is quite short, but it's good for anyone who wants to come next to you. Good enough list, I think. Baroth is a fucking nightmare to deal with for a lot of armies. Except for Guard. And we don't know if anyone's got Guard against this. But God, I fucking hope no one does. Because, 9 Moors will have a field day. Lich Best. Licked Beast. He licks beasts. Playing Necrons. He's playing Expansionists, but I think everyone's switched over to Nihilak. That one. Is he named his own dynasty? Okay. 2 Plasma Sites, Anarchy the Traveler, Chronomancer, Ceres, Lich Guard, Scorpec times 3, 2x5 Wraiths, 2 single heavy destroyers, and the Silent King. Don't think there's too many characters, I think, for this sort of list to work. Scorpeth are really not great, especially when you can only give one a 5-up. You're basically sending out one, and this guy's got the Veil of Darkness, so like you're sending out one every turn with a 5-up, or you're teleporting this guy in another squad, and then you don't have the 5-up for the rest of the game. They don't really do enough damage to warrant this many. I think that card's your scoring's still stupidly good. You should be focused on scoring to win games. Like not having any scarabs might be a mistake, and not having tomb blades because they're fucking dumb as well. And I might be totally fucking retarded here, but I don't think this is the OPSEC one? Question mark. It might be the other one. But if it is, it's fine. If it's not, then you don't have nearly enough OPSEC. But because of the way this is laid out, I think this is probably OPSEC. Okay, it's a Necron's list. Ral Ben playing White Scars, absolute motherfucking Chad. Corsaro Khan, Librarian and Full Boss, with the Plume of the Range Runner +1 to advance the charge, and Warlord trait is Lord of the Seat for the redeploy. I guess that means if he goes first, he can redeploy forward to give an aura of +1 to charge, and then ride the winds for +2 to charge to units for first turn charge. I think that's probably what he's doing. Infiltrators, Company Ancient. Because they took away all our bite characters, I don't like this because he's so slow. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess he's going all Terminators. Okay, Terminators, Fan Vets with, yeah, okay, that's fine. Shield and Claw, and Grav Pistol and Claw and, Sword. Relic Blade, super cool. Everyone likes the Relic Blade. Really cool. 2 Tornadoes, because they are fucking dumb. Devastator's still good in White Scars, don't get me wrong, but require a lot of CPE. And you have spent 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you start with 2. So you're spending a lot of CPE on that. Hellblasters, not good. Take them out. 2 squads of Eliminators. Kind of cringe. I think these 2 together are almost enough points for 2 squads of Eradicators. Okay. Oh, and a fucking Termite? What's going in the Termite? Oh, holy shit, the Devastators? Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, we're back on this. This is fucking Giga Chad moment. He's just going with the -1 to hit for the heavy weapons. He doesn't give a fuck. Oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. This guy's awesome. Okay, this guy's gonna win. The whole thing. I don't give a fuck about anything anymore. Fuck, what a cool guy. Slice Pumpkin, Tyrant Bar, Tyrosept, Long Strike Ethereal, Crisis Commander. 2 commanders, please, sir. Stop taking troops, please, sir. We're playing Arcs of Omen. Crisis, Crewhead, Crewhands, Broadside, Hammerhead, Riptide, Devilfish. Cool. I don't think this, I mean, I'm a fucking idiot, so what do I know? But I don't think this plays around how I want to play right now, which is just kill him as fast as possible. Broadside's not good. Hammerhead by itself, not good in my mind. Especially when these 2 things are one more of these, which is just better. These things are basically almost another one of these. And with these together and this, that's like 3 Riptides, and you don't need these. And you also don't need these, which can be another commander, and some fucking bodyguards or stealth suits, where the fuck. It is definitely a tire list though, so it has that chance to just be fucking busted. So we'll see. And then the last list from this one is Black Legion. It's, Bannon, Dark Apostle, Master Possession, Sorcerer. Sorcerer's a weird choice. Could be Disco Lord instead for your 4th slot. Cultists, because everything else is cringe. And these are all free, which is fucking hilarious. Never realized that. I have to check that my thousands on to see if I get free shit on that now. Terminators with the Black Rune, obviously, because you make them very hard to kill. A Double Decimator because you are Innes Wilson and you want to put mortals on people at 24 inches and then die horribly. 3 Hellbrutes because you hate yourself and you bought 3 Hellbrutes back when you were 10 years old and you want to use them. And then Raptors because you realize you have to have something that moves more than 6 inches. Yeah, this is definitely a Black Legion list. It's undoubtedly has the words Black Legion in it, and it undoubtedly has a Black Rune of Damnation on the Terminator squad. So between those two things, we can tell that it's a Black Legion list. Whether it's going to win the pod, I'm going to say no. Even though a couple of the secondaries for Black Legion are fucking crazy good, but I don't think it's good enough to win. So out of pod 4, I really want the White Scars to be the one that wins, but I think it has to go to the Craft Worlds. I just don't think anyone in... Necrons can do it as well, it's just their secondaries are so good. I don't think anyone's set up to beat these Necrons in this pod. Fucking Craft Worlds, Jesus Christ. Right, pod 5. How many pods are there, by the way? Fuck me. I knew this was a mistake. Pod 5. A rover playing Craft Worlds. We're going to fucking speedrun some of these now. He's playing Craft Worlds. It's basically the same as we just saw, except for he took Dark Reapers because he's weird like that, and he also took 5 D-Cannons because he hates himself. And he took some Wraith Blades just because he's like, I've got 255 points, why not I waste them? So yeah, that's this list. It is definitely Craft Worlds also. Wait, was it Ale of Doom or just Ulthway? It's Ulthway because for some reason people are enjoying that. Corporal Hardcore, I'm guessing that's what it means. Astro Militarum. He has the proper banner. You see, that's how you set up this squad. Nork Degdrog is actually quite good as well. Dead Dog. Lord Solar. Did that guy have Lord Solar? He didn't, did he? He had this, the Marshal, and 2 tank commanders. What a fucking idiot. Lord Solar, very good character for 170 points. Maybe the best in the game. I mean, yeah, sorry, undoubtedly the best in the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Tank Commander with Gatekeeper, which is the other relic I said you would take. Make these heavy flame responses, please, so you don't just die without getting to overwatch someone. And Ursula Creed, because Alpha Lee made a really dumb ruling that you can stack the +1 strength bonus. Very obviously not how it's intended, but not enough evidence, they say, to prove that, which is fucking dumb. Very dumb. Cadians, as they're always set up. Kashkin, one with the... it's going to be the Brutal Strength ones with Barbican's Key. And heirloom weapons for the extra range if you need to do that little deep strike... Sorry, if you need to do a little run forward and shoot them at a little bit extra range. Everyone's taking plasma guns in these because you don't need the extra... hotshot las guns, obviously, because of the way Alpha Lumos ruled that stratagem. You can only do a maximum of 6, and you get your 6 basically with the hotshot volley guns only. He's taking a Hellhound because he's playing guard, so he realized after he put everything in his list that he actually needed, he didn't actually need to care about what the last 125 points of his list was. A couple of Scout Sentinels, fine, and then a Quad Launcher Battery. No idea what the fuck this is. It's probably a shit version of the mortar teams for more points, it looks like. No, it's the same, right? But I bet this doesn't have core, which means it doesn't get rerolls. It won't get the ignore wound cap banner, and it'll be very slightly easier. Actually, it's not even easier to hide because Alpha Lee can just stack them on the rune. So yeah, interesting and bad choice. And then 3 Lehman Russes. I think you probably need... you don't need one more, that's fine. This could be more Scout Sentinels, though. You do realize that. Like, Scout Sentinels and Armored Sentinels are fucking busted. Take more of those. But yeah, it's definitely a guard list. But that hilariously does not beat Craft Worlds because he doesn't have the Mortar teams. Demons: Bloodthirster, Fate Skimmer, Unclean One, Keeper of Secrets. They're all upgraded in some way. I'm not going to go into it. Letters, Horrors, 2-player rares, Flamers, Skull Cannons. Skull Cannons are cool. This many big things is not. Great Unclean Ones are fucking cringe. Never good. They never do anything. Don't take them. Also, if you cut both of these, you could take Kairos or just Lord of Change, which is better than both of those, by the way. And then also more Skull Cannons, which are based and not cringe. And also Fiends, stupid undercosted. Why are you not taking Fiends? Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Take Fiends. Stop being Snowflake. Fiends and Hounds. The way to win every single demon list. Leagues of Votann, our first Votann player by Temporal Distortion. Rock and Stone Break Their Bones. Good name, my friend, good name, and you've formatted it very nicely, as in the way an actual decent WTC player would do. Thank you very much. He's got a champion with the Relic Axe and whatever the fuck that is. He's playing Ymir, so you know he's a good guy. He's got Cal, he's got 10 warriors. I don't know why you would take these though. I guess you need something to hold your backfield, I guess. And then he's double Hearthguard, which is a lot of points when playing with Hearthguard. And then the 3 Thunderkin, and the 2 big squad of bikes, and 1 small squad of bikes. Funny list. I wonder if this is actually good enough to beat everything else we've seen so far. It might actually be. Votann secondaries aren't good, but it might be good enough. And then last one from this pod is Thomas playing Imperial Knights. IK, Freebird Lance, Errant, Morax plus Warglaive. Yes, you've described this army very well. Yep, those are 100 Beast Halverns, for sure. That is 2-3 Warglaives with Strike and Shield, I'm guessing. No combatants with Shield, sorry. No Strike and Shield. Oh, he's made the Strike and Shield these guys, which are just worse. They have 2 Flamers, but the melee is like so much worse. And then the Lightning Lock guys with the Blast of their Light, so they get rerolls against closest target. And then obviously an Errant for advanced and charge and shit like that. And Herald to hand out the buffs. Moraxes, I don't think are good enough to warrant 3 of them Strike and Shield. I think you're probably just better taking Warglaives, right? If you can explain why. Don't explain. It's an interesting choice. Out of all those, Votann and Craft Worlds are gonna win that. Probably Astral Tower. What the fuck am I saying? It's gonna be guard. He's gonna face roll his face onto the keyboard, and then somehow win the game. Pod 6. Dregdo, Craft Worlds. Starting off very similar as before. Hail of Doom, Azerman, Farseer, Rangers. No Baroth, which is weird. 30 Dire Avengers. Yep, he's definitely playing Hail of Doom. Warp Spiders, Wave Riders, 2 Fire Prisms, yep, okay, very simple. Astral Arm, 1 HQ, are you fucking for real? Holy shit, he's playing Armored Spirit and Heirloom Weapons. You do realize, Born Heroes has a win rate of 62%, everything that's not that has a win rate of 48 and below. So, just want to put that out there. Bulgrin, bad unit. 5 Kasserkin, good job. Also not with the Relic. A Regimental Engines here, yes, so you can heal that 1 vehicle. Rough Riders, bad unit, have to go around walls, really bad. Sentinels, actually good. Got the Chainsaw, because that's actually good. Sentinels, again, very good. And then he's got 2 doors. Okay. I didn't realize there was a Bane Hammer involved. My bad. I apologize. Bane Hammer, base list, this is gonna win. Mighty Attacker playing Tau Empire. No idea what this is. Don't know why you'd play that sort of list, but maybe I'm fucking dumb. Templar, Monka. Ghost walks among us. What the fuck is happening over here? Is this the OBSEC one? Is this the one where you charge to get OBSEC? I hope it is, because otherwise this doesn't make much sense. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Cool. I hope it's that one. Oberyn playing Votan. Sorry guys, I'm skipping through a lot of this, because I've never been doing this for 45 minutes. That's not long at all. GTL. Iron Master Champion, Uthar, Hearthkin, Berserks, Hearthguard, Pioneers. Yeah, he's having his cake and he's eating it. Problem with one Land Fortress is they just die very quickly. And yeah, you get the auto 6 on your save or your gun. It's either or, by the way. You get it once per battle round. So, yeah. I mean, it's fucking. This is like what I would expect a Votan list to be honest. I don't like the mole launcher because it's on a bigger base and it can actually be a hindrance when you're trying to charge with your berserks. TBH, SMH. Demons with Trash Panda. No, the other way around. He's using Pastebin like a fucking Giga Chat. Doesn't care what Alpha League tells him to do. He'll use what he wants. He's playing Pure Zeech because, yep, he is tricksy like that. Foxmaster, Belcor, and Locke. The Locke is the Warlord. He's going to be the one that does a lot of damage. Right? No, he's not. I don't know what this does. But it's the other one that does a lot. 3 Exalt Flamers, 2 squads of Flamers, 2 squads of Screamers, 3 Burning Chariots. He's taking as many Flamers as he can, because the Chariots all stop Flamers on him, and just hoping that's going to be enough, and I don't think it will be. Am I going to do one more? Who's in this one? Yeah, sure, let's do one more, because Glistenier's in this, and he's playing Tau Empire, and I want to see what he's got. Right, Buster Hyman. Buster Hyman. Grey Knights. He's got the Librarian that does a lot more wounds. He's got Tech Marine, which is I haven't seen Tech Marine in ages actually. Kathleen Crow, Grandmaster Nemesis, 2 squads of Strike, Servitors, 3 squads of Interceptors, because these were like, I don't understand how Grey Knights lose games with these things when they exist, because they're fucking busted. And the 3 Nemesis Red Knights. Great, we did it, Reddit. This is the list. Hope your power for +1 damage goes off, and hope your power for victory points goes off every turn. If it doesn't, you lose the game. If it does, you might win. Glistener, Tau, Sept. He's playing Sept as well. Cold Star, Crisis. Same setup as what people would normally do if they were actually smart people with brains in their head. Which is the DW Burst Cannon, Higher Burst Cannon, and Onager. Oh no, he's taking Onager. Oh well, he's better than me. He probably knows better than I do. Ethereal, Long Strike, Strike Team, Crisis Battlesuits, Stealth Battlesuits, Crewhound, Hammerhead, Riptide. Cool. I don't really get this, but sure. Lord, just Lord. Biophagus, Kellemorph, Acolytes, Megas, Patriarch, Neophytes, Aberrants, she's playing Aberrants, she's a fucking crazy man. Someone stop this man. Double Rock Player, Truck, cool, old GSE list. Let's see if it works this time, probably not. Astral Militarum, yeah, we have the command squad that everyone should be taking. Leonidas, Tank Manager, so yep. Shocks, Kashkin, Sentinels, Mortars, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5 times total. Cool, we did it. That's the guard list. Stabs, McKilly, playing Necrons. Oh, what the fuck is this? Ghostman. He's playing Nihilic, which is probably the better one, I think. Plasma Sight, Chronomancer, Lord, Technomancer, 20 Warriors, Flayed One, Scorpec, Wraiths, Two Blades, Locust, and Silent King. Okay, not sure how the fuck this works. MSU seems counterintuitive to how Necrons work, but I am willing to be proven wrong. Right, should we do 8? Let's do 8. Let's do 8. Right, Black Templars. Grimaldus, Hellricht, Chaplain, Infiltrators, Aggressors, Apothecary, Blade Guard, Justiciar, Terminators, Vanguard Vets, Eradicators. If you're taking Black Templars, surely you want to do the fucking Impulsor spam bullshit that seems really fun. This just seems like a normal Marine list, and you get better value out of literally any other chapter probably than Black Templars. Space Wolves probably be better than that. World Eaters with Frank. Frank is playing World Eaters. He's got Lord Avocado, and he is actually the Warlord trait, and he's got World Eaters, German Lord. So she's 2 groups that can pre-game move, which is fucking cool. And the Berserker Glaive is fucking crazy good. Crazy good. Jackals, Corn Berserkers, 8-bound. It's all 8-bound, spawn, because this is how you score your points early on, the Blood type points. 2 Rhinos. Cool. That is, to me, I mean, maybe you remove the Jackals, but that is, because I think with removing 2 Jackals, you can get another squad of these. Yeah, you should be able to. Or you can get, like, another squad of these, and these guys can outflank turn 1. Which fucking nice. Can you kill 9 8-bound turn 1 if they're behind a wall right in your face? Probably not. And then all these 8-bound as well. But yeah, I think this is probably the World Eaters list to look out for. Kurter playing Tau. What are Tau players? Borkin, because they're fucking broken. Cadre, Commander in Cold Star, and Commander in Crisis. Similar setups to what everyone else is doing, except for this guy's got. I mean, it's not similar at all, actually. Let's just skip over that. I don't know what I'm talking about. 3 squads of Breachers, don't know why they're there. Fireside Marksman, fucking weird. Ghost Heal. Okay, here we go. Strange. Vespid, Broadside, Hammerhead, Skyray, Devilfish, This is like one of the very, very extremely early title lists that we saw, like, coming when the codex just came out, and no one was quite sure if Crisis suits were good enough, and then, like, people were taking this sort of stuff, and then someone was like, but what if I just took a lot of Crisis suits? And then we found out that was actually really good, because that codex is fucking stupidly broken. So I don't know if that list is particularly good right now. Right, Rogue, Helljumper playing Orcs. Orcs very rough at alpha maps, I think. He's playing Golf Pressure. He's got Zagstrog, Gazgul, Weird Boy, Beast Boss, Snagas, Gretchen, Commandos, Defcopters, Warbacker. No, he's not playing Golf Pressure. He's playing Golf Pressure, except for I wanted to take Defcopters, which is fucking weird. Just don't do that. Like, these could just be more. These could be Meganobs, and Meganobs in a truck with Truck Boys. Still very good. Still very good. Yeah, I mean, weird take. Will Comics playing Custodies. East Dreadhost, don't know who they are. Don't care. They're not Solar Watch or Emperor's Chosen or Shadowkeepers, which are the 3 good ones. Alea, Terminator, Dawn Eagle. No Trajan. Okay, and that's going to end it for this batch, I think. I can only do them in small batches. The next time I upload a video might be 2 weeks from now. Who knows? Maybe I will just only upload this one. Then everyone else, all these fucking nerds, will have to wait. I haven't seen our 9's list yet. What's a 9? I want to look at this list. This guy missed the boat on fucking. Fuck me, what am I looking at? Space Wolves. Take all these out, yeah? And guess what you get for all those points? You get another squad of these guys. 110 points, by the way, for this. And then you also get 3 squads of 5 Wolfguard with jump packs, all with combi melters. 1 guy with a Thunderhammer, and everyone else with Lightning Claws. That's fucking broken. You should not have that many fucking combi melters on a squad of fucking Vanguard vets that move 12 inches and shoot. Sorry, move 12 advance and shoot. Fucking broken. And Redemptors in Space Pools. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Anyway, we'll come and do these again. Right, that's all. Fuck this.